Following. We cannot but follow, being filled and consumed by this love. This is the whole dynamics of the spiritual exercises. When you reach the 4th week in the Contemplation Amore, contemplation on God's love, we are able to make our suchere, our offering, precisely because in the past 3 weeks, the love of God has been so true to us, has been felt, has been experienced. It's because of that love that we're able to offer ourselves, to follow and to serve. So in the manger, that love is made flesh in the person, in the humanity of our Lord. And experiencing that, contemplating on that, and acknowledging that that love is for me, then I am moved to offer myself. I am moved to follow, to serve the Lord. Pope Francis says, implicitly, the Nativity scene summons us to follow our Lord along the path of humility, poverty, and self-denial that leads from the manger of Bethlehem to the cross. It asks us to meet Him and serve Him by showing mercy to those of our brothers and sisters in greatest need. So, in the end, as we contemplated, seen, realized the vision of God in becoming man, His love, allowing this love to fill our hearts, moving us to respond to love, we are invited and at the same time challenged to make our love likewise manifest, for our love to be more expressed in deeds than in words. As we have been transformed, to proclaim the good news, to share that experience of conversion in our lives to others. We acknowledge how transformative, how powerful God's love and grace are in our lives. It's a call to incarnate. Tayo rin na mapangatawanan, magkaroon ng laman ang pag-ibig at pagmamahal, ang biyaya ng Diyos sa ating buhay. Sharing the love of the Lord, His grace to others. God is here, we say God is with us, because we are with each other. We are together in common. This is the very presence of God in our lives. This is how God moves and works in us. You always say, diba, charity begins at home. In our community, charity begins in our community. So how do we also live out that charity among ourselves in our communities? How do we allow this love to be incarnated through this movement of synodality, of opening our communities to everyone, realizing the vision of a synodal church, a synodal CLCP. This was something that was quoted in your documents. Pope Francis sharing this to the youth in Portugal. Dear friends, I want to make this clear to you who are allergic to dishonesty and to empty words. There is room for everyone in the church. And whenever there is not, then please, we must make room, including for those who make mistakes, who fall or struggle. The church is and must increasingly be that home where the echo of God's call to each of us by name resounds. The Lord does not point a finger, but opens wide his arms. Jesus showed us this on the cross. He does not close the door, but invites us to enter. He does not keep us at a distance, but welcomes us. It's really a call to hospitality. One image, no, in the synodal process is being able to enlarge the space of our tent. Enlarging the space of our tent so that much more, many more can experience the grace of God in our community. A safe space that welcomes everyone. I'm about to end, and I end with this song that speaks of this experience of bringing Christmas to those who most need Christmas. Opening our communities, our hearts to those difficult, to those who have been left behind, to those who have been marginalized in our lives, in our communities, in our world. So let us, this Christmas, this Advent, invite those that have been set aside, forgotten, to come. Come to our tents, come to the manger, come before our Lord.
Oh, come, all you unfaithful, come, weak and unstable, come, no, you are not alone. Oh, come, barren and waiting ones, weary of praying, come, see what your God has done. Christ is born, Christ is born, Christ is born for you. Oh, come, bitter and broken, come, with fears unspoken, come, taste of his perfect love. Oh, come, guilty and hiding ones, there is no need to run, see what your God has done. Christ is born, Christ is born,
Being loving and following, Father Ron Rolheiser says, the incarnation is meant to be ongoing. We are asked to continue to give flesh to God, to continue to do what Jesus did. Our task too is to help take away the sin of the world. We do this whenever we take in hatred, anger, envy, pettiness, and bitterness, hold them, transmute them, and eventually give them back as love, graciousness, blessing, compassion, warmth, and forgiveness. For our individual prayer and reflection, there are just 2 points that I invite you to consider. Point 1, contemplation. How is our Lord incarnated in my life, in CLCP, at the present? How is His love true and real in my experience? And the second point for consideration on action. How can my life, CLCP, be an experience of the incarnation, of synodality as we seek to love and serve our Lord?